Hello. I wanted to make this video because I've experienced this myself, and I want people to, feel the same way. I'm sure there's a bunch of other people that have experienced this. Sorry, I'm taking a little note because I need to write this down because I got this information from another YouTube video. I don't remember all of it, but I think it was like 5 reasons as to why or what a guy is actually telling you or why he is ignoring you. Like, it's like / never mind. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to write them down quick. Fuck off, Snapchat. People, stop blowing up my shit. Okay, sorry. And okay. So I'm sure plenty of girls have experienced this. I want to say before I start that I do not condone people doing this to other people at all. It's like mental torture. And I strongly believe that if you do this to someone, you are very fucking sick in the head. Ignoring your significant other. Not responding, nothing. So here you go, girls. This is what this means. And I'm sure you can find that other video. It's a blonde chick. She's like a professional, so everything she's saying is like real shit. It's legitimate. It's not like just some advice. So she said that basically from them ignoring you, you're actually learning a lot from their silence. You may think you're not, but you actually are. It means that they're either immature, they are not ready for a relationship, or they are not invested in the relationship enough to care to respond to you. Now, I was just in a relationship where this guy ignored me for 2 days, right? Now, he was really bogus, like really fucking bogus, okay? I will go into detail in the story. So this is kind of like story time and like time to like also help you feel better and like realize it's not you. So I was basically, hold on, I'm trying to think of how to start. So I got mad at my boyfriend for doing a bunch of bullshit. It was supposed to be my birthday weekend, and he was telling me that we were going to go out to a nice dinner, and that we were going to, he was going to let me get my nails done, or pay for me to get my nails done. He got me presents. We were going to go to his house, and it was just going to be a romantic weekend. Oh yeah, and then we were going to go out to a bar because I turned 21. The only thing that happened that weekend, that entire 2 days, and a Friday night, was going to a bar for not even an hour. No, maybe it was just an hour. Maybe. I don't know. Didn't seem like it was very long, that's for sure. And the rest of the stuff didn't fucking happen. He not only does that, he will tell me that he will call me, and then he doesn't. So I got very upset about that, of course. Fuck off. I got very upset about that, of course. So I flipped on him, and then all of a sudden he just starts ignoring me. I mainly flipped on him because he told me he would call me because he hadn't been contacting me at all day. He was like, "Oh, I'll call you," and then he didn't call me. So I got pissed about it, and that's a normal reason for someone to get pissed at someone. And he's like, "I don't know why you're mad at me." No, you're fucking retarded. Seriously, it's really, yeah, I had every right to be pissed about that. And any girl who is in a relationship with someone would be pissed about that. I'm not pissed because I think he was going and doing something that he shouldn't be. I was pissed because I have been told that a million times that he will call me, and then he fucking doesn't call me. And I'm not okay with that. I don't like it when people tell me that they're going to do something and then they don't. If you're not going to call me back, then don't say you're going to call me back. Get what I'm saying? Or call me in general. So yeah. So I got mad, and then he was like ignoring me all day. He was mad at me because I was mad at him. Okay, I don't get your logic there. So he was basically ignoring me for 2 days. And I say basically because if I was texting him for 2 days straight and he was not responding, the only thing that he would text back would be like, "I'll call you in a minute, babe. Chill out. I'll call you in a minute." Never calls me. Never calls me. Nope. Nothing. Actually, just last night, actually, yesterday I dumped him, but that's when he fucking contacts me and starts, like, trying to, like, get me on the hook again. So I was like, okay, like, if he actually cares, we'll see, So I tested him. Said he'd call me after work. It's 10 o'clock at night. Calls me. Or doesn't call me. But, literally, like, 10 minutes before, no, 7 minutes before he gets off of work, he texts me, "I'm getting off at work in 7 minutes. I will call you after." Doesn't fucking call me. Doesn't. Zip. So, you know what I did? I texted him up, texted his ass, and I was just like, yeah, I told myself last night that this was the last time, and if you didn't text me back that it was just completely over, don't talk to me anymore. You clearly don't care enough about the relationship, which is obvious. It's very obvious that he doesn't, because if he did, and I was actually his priority like he says I am, and if he cared about me as much as he says he does, then he would have contacted me. But he didn't do that. So, and you can't chase people. You can't make them love you. And that's fine, because I have another option anyways. I do. And I actually know this person would not, like, it's kind of like a crush. But, like, I know this person. This guy has been my best friend for a long time now. And, we go back. And we're friends. And everything's cool. And so, yeah. If a guy does that to you, okay, I'm just going to tell you so that you don't waste your time. Like me, because I gave him plenty of fucking chances. And this is, like, literally just this. Last night was the straw that broke the camel's back. If you notice that he's either breaking promises to you, constantly, not, like, more than 3 times, I'll say. More than 3 times, if he breaks a promise, it's not just a coincidence. If he says he will call you and then doesn't more than 3 times, it is not just a coincidence. So if he does that more than 3 times, like within several days, not weeks, several days, or all within a week, and then I'm just going to stick to several days. Then he's not worth your time and he's not invested. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting out of that relationship, because all it's going to end in is being very, very frustrated, pissed off, and you basically wasted time, your precious time, with this idiot. So I would recommend just get fucking rid of him. Get fucking rid of him. I am so fucking happy that I got rid of him. I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. I have a very, very, very low tolerance for bullshit. So, like, I can only handle so much bullshit before I just snap. And that's what I did yesterday. I snapped on his ass. And, yeah. So, yeah, don't continue in that relationship, because I can promise you it is not going to go anywhere, and you are not going to be happy with this person. You're not. And then he may give you the whole, like, oh, I care about you, and gives you a lot of attention and stuff when you're around. But if you notice that it's completely different when you are not around him, I promise you, that's just going to continue happening. Like, don't do this to yourself. I was in tears. I'm not going to lie. Those 2 days he was ignoring me, I was in tears. But then, after the second day, after I went through the, like, love attachment / withdrawal thing that humans go through after breakup, I was tough, and that's when I dumped him. Yesterday was when I dumped him. Because I was like, I had a clear head now, because I wasn't upset, and I wasn't obsessing over him. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who's going to ignore me. I want to be in a relationship with someone that wants to communicate with me and explain why you're not talking to me. If you need space, tell me. If you don't need space, tell me. You need to communicate. You can't just ignore someone like that. And also another thing, if someone tells you, this is what he told me too, if someone else tells you that they need space, that's a bullshit lie. Like, not, like, I mean, like, if they tell you, like, days later, that's a lie. Because if, oh yeah, no, that's the other thing she said, they're not good at communicating in the video. She said that means that that also means they're not good at communicating. So yeah, and you don't want to be with someone who's not good at communicating or is literally doing that to hurt your feelings or whatever the fuck they're doing. You need to teach them that they're not going to get anywhere in life by treating people like that. I'm a tough woman, and I'm not putting up with that shit. Fuck anyone who walks into my life and fucking does that shit to me. Fuck you. Big, fat fuck you. Okay? So, you know what? Ladies, don't waste your time. Don't. If you notice those things, get rid of him. But he has to do it at least 3 times. 3 strikes and you're out. Before you can just be like, bye, I'm dumping you. Because this girl said this. No, you gotta, like, give it a little bit of time and test him. See if he's actually going to do what he says he's going to do. See if he's actually going to call you. See if he will continuously, like, if he's ignoring you and stuff. See if he continues to ignore you. Threaten the breakup card and see if he tries to make an effort to keep you on the hook. And I say keep you on the hook because if you're sticking around and you're dealing with that stuff, like, guys will do anything to keep you around sometimes, but not for, like, a good reason. Like, literally just to have you there because they're lonely or they just want to fuck you or, you know, stuff like that. Like, just don't stay with that person. Get rid of them. I can promise you it is just going to end in tears and unhappiness. I promise you that. All right. Have a good day.